Shalom, this is Levi Shore. Welcome back to Sweet Good Torah. So I'm doing this last video before I take down the sukkah. So I remember there was this beautiful moment on Simchas Torah. I went with my sons to the shul near us, the synagogue near us, and there was just such beautiful singing, and everyone was dancing with the Torah, and I was just so happy. It was just such a happy moment. It was just so nice and so pure and so beautiful after spending a week in the sukkah. And I was oblivious to what was going on in Israel. And we came out of Yom Tov, and we just had this happiness. And then I got a call telling me, a little bit about what's happening in Israel, and then the shock of going through this great moment of happiness and of the Chag, of the festival, to just the brutal reality of what happened there, what happened in Israel over Shabbos when Shmini Atzeres and Simchas Torah there, and I was blessed to be able to spend 6 years living in Israel. So I was there 2003 to 2006. I was learning at Torah in the old city of Jerusalem. Hashem completely blessed me to live in the old city of Jerusalem for those 6 years. So I was there for the second Intifada was still going when I came, and I was there for the disengagement from Gaza, where the Israeli government uprooted all the Jewish people living in Gaza, and they had hopes, I think almost fantasies, that this would bring peace between the Arabs and the Jewish people, and they gave Hamas, they gave them all of Gaza, and not only did that not create peace, it just motivated them to shoot more rockets, more attacks, dig more tunnels, just any way they could kill and destroy. And the word Hamas in Lashon HaKodesh in Hebrew means violence, it means stealing by force, and names have value. They're named appropriately, and all they are is a force for destruction, for evil, for violence, and they celebrate, and they do these acts of destruction. They celebrate, and then you see where the world's at. And this is all being backed by Iran, and it's just sick. $6 billion, coming from America, from the Biden administration to Iran to finance all this. And the world's on the brink of it's a war all over. There's already a war in Ukraine with Russia, and this could and this could be very dangerous. Not only could Hamas be attacking out of Gaza on the southern front, but you could see there's a beginning of the possibility of Hezbollah invading from Lebanon from the north. And why this is such a dangerous time is almost every condition we learn in Gemara, the Mishnah, the last Mishnah in the Gemara of Sota, is all the conditions have been met. The superinflation's mentioned, just the breakdown of lack of respect between the younger people for the older people, and just the fighting in the families. It says, like, a man's worst enemy will be the member of his household, which is just so sad. And it's just the home, the family, which should be the ultimate sense of security for people. And just all these conditions, and the only condition, unfortunately, that hasn't been met yet is the destruction of the Galil, the destruction of the Galilee region of Israel. Hopefully it doesn't have to happen. I don't know what it means that this Mishnah mention it. All nevuah, all prophecy, it can be all negative prophecy. Hashem gives us a chance to do teshuvah, to return, to feel bad about our errors, our mistakes, and to do teshuvah and correct them and not do them anymore. So negative prophecy doesn't have to happen. I don't know, these, whatever they are in this Mishnah, does it have to happen? Does it not have to happen? seems like almost every other condition has been fulfilled except for this one. So it's a very dangerous time. But I don't think it's just going to be dangerous just for the Jewish people living in Israel. Unfortunately, we saw the last skirmish with Hamas that the Muslims started rioting all over the world. It was very bad. I think I remember in France. And there's already the protest starting here, even in America. So it could just be very bad all over the world. And it's times like this that I hope the Jewish people are starting to wake up. And it says in this Mishnah and Sota that who can we rely on? And it says the only one in these days we can rely on is our Father and Avinu Shebashamayim, our Father in heaven. Only Hashem, only our God, only the infinite being that protects us, that loves us. And unfortunately, it's been hundreds and hundreds of years in this Western Enlightenment, and it's taught people to not want to pray to Hashem, to not want to call out to God for help, and it's a disastrous ideology, it separates us from the appreciation of everything we're getting from Hashem. That we're getting life every day, and He's protecting us, and He's giving us the food we need to eat to survive, and the clothes we need, and a house, and a place to live, and our family, and our children, and our friends, and all this is a bracha. All these are blessings that we're being given every day, and until it's torn away from us, we don't realize. But this is a serious time, and this could be this could escalate into a huge war. And Iran's behind all this, and they have billions of dollars to operate now, and then they're very close, if not already, building the nuclear weapons that they so desire. And I don't know, it's a time for all of us to wake up and realize that we need Hashem's protection, because in the end, the politicians are not, be it Democrat or Republican, they're not going to rush to our defense if we're attacked. It's only us and Hashem. It's only us and Hashem's Torah that protect us. And it says in the Gemara, it says there's only two things that will protect us in these days. It's learning Torah, doing mitzvos, and then Gamil's Chasadim, doing acts of kindness for other people. And that's our only protection. I mean, we can take physical forms of protection, getting a gun to protect our families. I mean, after this horrendous attack, I mean, I really considered seriously for the first time maybe getting some kind of gun to protect my family. But the true protection is only going to come from Hashem. And anything we can do, any Torah we can learn, any Tehillim, any one of the Tehillim, the Psalms we can say, any mitzvah we can do, any act of kindness we can do for other people. I mean, all these can be not only to protect ourselves and our families, but it should protect the Jewish soldiers that are going to have to go into a very, very dangerous invasion in Gaza, and Chas v'Shalom, but could be fighting a war on two fronts. I mean, this is back to the days of 1973, the Yom Kippur War. But somehow we have to wake up. We have to remember what's important, and we have to remember who our true protector is. There's an infinite being, and that's how we, and even though it was a long time ago, that's how we survived. That's how we escaped Egypt, the great destruction in Egypt, and that's how we escaped the great destruction from Iran the first time, the Persian Empire, in the days of Mordecai and Esther, from the wicked Haman. And I hope it won't take any more than this. I hope really that this will wake up the Jewish people and see that we really need Hashem in our lives, and we need His protection, and we need His Torah. We need His Torah to guide us into what is good and what is evil. How to do the mitzvahs, how to connect ourselves closer to Hashem, bring ourselves closer, and finally we can end this exile that's been going on for 2,023 years, almost 2,024 years of this Roman exile. So, Zrat Hashem, I mean, we'll we'll see, the destruction of these wicked people. And we'll see the triumph of the good in the world. And we'll see, B'ezrat Hashem, better days. I hope to see you soon on Sweet and Good Torah. All the best, and may Hashem bless us all with the Magen Abraham, the shield of Abraham, Hashem's protection, and may we all, even though we're leaving the holiday of Sukkot, may we dwell, as we say, like may Hashem spread the Sukkos HaShalom, the Sukkah peace of, upon all of us. Okay, see you soon. Shalom.